The Mystery of Cabin Island, The Hardy Boys Series, Book 8. Written by Franklin W. Dixon. Narrated by Oliver Thompson. Chapter 1. Iceboating on the Bay. Driven by a stiff breeze from the west, a trim little iceboat went scudding over the frozen surface of Barmet Bay. The winter air was cold and clear. The hills rising from the shores were blanketed in snow, and although a patch of black water away off toward the east gave evidence that King Frost had been balked at the Atlantic, the bay itself was a gleaming sheet of ice. The long, cold snap had caused rejoicing in the hearts of the young folk of Bayport. Although the ice in mid-bay was not solid, along the shore and in the numerous coves of the indented bay, it was frozen to a safe depth. The dark figures of skaters sped like swallows in flight on the miniature natural rinks close to shore, and farther out the speeding iceboats with their billowing sails resembled huge seagulls as they raced before the wind. Frank Hardy, a dark, handsome boy of 16, was at the tiller of the craft that represented several weeks' hard work on the part of himself and his brother Joe. Although it was homemade, the iceboat was staunch and stoutly built, and as it sped over the gleaming surface, the boys were justifiably proud of their handiwork. "This is great!" shouted Frank. "Iceboating beats motorboating all to pieces." Joe, a fair, curly-haired youngster who was a year Frank's junior, was sitting forward with their chum, Chet Morton. "I'll say it is," he agreed. "I don't think there's a faster boat on the bay." Chet, plump and good-natured, his round face red with cold and shining like a full moon, kicked up his heels in ecstasy and nearly went overboard as the boat swerved to avoid an ice hummock ahead. "This is real speed," he declared, scrambling back to safety. "No traffic cops out here either." "Glad tomorrow is Saturday," said Frank. "We can spend the whole day out here." "And the holidays!" exclaimed Joe. "Don't forget the Christmas holidays. Only another week." "I'm glad you reminded me," Chet called out. "I had clean forgotten about them." The others laughed. In his desk at school, Chet had a small calendar, and as each day passed he carefully stroked out the date and hopefully counted the days that remained before vacation. "What say we go camping when the holidays come?" he suggested. "Camping?" Frank exclaimed. "Camping is for summertime." "Just as much fun in winter. There are lots of shacks and cottages along shore. We could write one for a couple of weeks, one with a fireplace and a stove."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?